I've spent most of my life, really since I was 12 years old. Long story behind that, I'll tell you sometime. But since I was 12 years old, I've been fascinated and focused on why people do what they do and don't do what they don't do. Think about that for a second. Why people do what they do and don't do what they don't do. Because you can go through life and you can look at what people do and pay attention to that, but I've always been interested not in just what they do, but why they do it. And I think that that's really been a key to my philosophy about mental health and why I'm here doing this instead of something else. Because here's somebody that's faked 10 pregnancies. Now, that's outrageous behavior, right? The what is outrageous. But what fascinates me is why? Why would somebody do that?
My sister, Taylor, has lied about multiple pregnancies. When it comes to anything that's about pregnancy, she cannot be trusted.
Taylor has faked 2 other pregnancies that I'm aware of. I believe it's likely a third, and there have been several miscarriages that I believe were also faked.
I think Taylor fakes pregnancies because she thrives on the attention that she gets from them, more than anything.
I think Taylor keeps faking pregnancies and miscarriages because her ultimate goal seems to be to get the attention of whatever man she's with at the time.
With every guy that she's pretty much ever been with, she said she had gotten pregnant. I lie because I can't help it. It's second nature to me. I was pregnant, but I miscarried and I didn't tell anybody. I continued to let everyone believe that I was pregnant up until my due date. The only 2 times that I have been pregnant are in my current relationship. I showed my family a fake ultrasound where I was 12 weeks pregnant because I wanted them to believe that I was. I ordered the ultrasound online and it had my name on it, so it was actually made for me, but it was doctored. I didn't tell my family I had a miscarriage because they cared more about me believing that I was going to be giving them a grandchild. I didn't want to lose that. One lie just turns into another, turns into 100, turns into a tangled web that feels impossible to untangle.
If you can figure out their currency, what's their payoff, then you can start to understand what makes that person tick and you can start to change their behavior. Because if you know what their payoffs are, if you know what the currency is, so if you got a kid that's doing something, if you can figure out what's their payoff, why are they doing that, what are they getting out of it, and you can control the currency, then you can control the behavior. And so my focus with her is, why is she doing this? And there was a clear pattern. When they thought she was pregnant, they doted on her. And when she wasn't, they didn't. And she thought, So she got pregnant 10 times. And every time she got pregnant, she got all this attention. And then when she wasn't, she didn't. So she thought, I'll just get pregnant 10 times. And that way I get lots of attention. The last time she stretched it out and she spent a year getting, like, you saw her at the parties and stuff. It was like she was queen for a day, for a year. And you figure that out and you say, okay, why does she feel like she needs to do that to get that? Well, part of it is because she's right. That is a much higher level of reinforcement when she's that way. And the other is, why does she feel like she has to have something extra? She doesn't feel good about herself. So that's why I'm looking at the why. And sure enough, we find out exactly what happened. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Does that make sense? Yeah. So look at the why, I'm telling you, as opposed to just the what.